Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing on this Sunday, mid-November, late autumn, snowy, 32 degrees and falling temperatures this afternoon across the greater Detroit metropolitan area in the great state of Michigan, right? As the snow continues to fall at a light but steady clip all day today, but with marginal temperatures in the lower to middle 30s and now falling to near freezing, 32 degrees currently in the greater Roseville metropolitan area, with warm ground and street temperatures still in the mid to upper 40s. And the relatively light snowfall rates have not been able to overcome the warm ground and marginal temperatures during the daylight hours. So it's just been primarily melting east of the glacial ridge, up on top of Glacial Ridge in Washtenaw, Oakland, and Livingston counties. They've picked up about an inch and a half of snow today, but now we start to see some slushy accumulations. As the sun goes down, I expect about an inch of snow across most of the Metro Detroit area, right? But on with the coins that you're all interested in, the fucking coins, right? The Bitcoin, nothing's really happened. I told you last night I went to the comedy club, so I was really drunk and in no condition to even attempt to make even a shittily produced video, right? So what we got here, the Bitcoin, it's the same as what we looked at yesterday. I think we're coming down to that 59,569 first target right here with our industry exclusive perching tool right here, right? Do that. See, we got the top and then a little top. Then we came down here and then right over here, I'm thinking we got to at least come retest this 59,000 and then try to get support, get back on top of that 200-day moving average, and then start to progress up and continue our bull run, right? Or you're going to get rejected down here and not really be able to get bought back up over that. And you're going to get rejected when you come into these overhead moving averages at 200. When you fall below it, it'll act as resistance, right? And then I think you're going to come on down, because I do think we have a date with where that last perching tool was. I think we have a date with 53,095 within the next few days to weeks before the end of the month. We're going to be substantially below that, I believe. I think there's a big fall coming, and it's starting to set the stage and prime the pump for it. So we'll keep an eye on that in the Bitcoin, right? The XRP real quick is the same thing. All weekend we were watching to see how it interacts up here with your upper resistance in that green ring. We went over extensively the last month and a half on what's going on. We said that $1.39 descending green ring would act as overhead resistance. It got closed up there, then it got rejected, came to the 200-day moving average, got bought back up, but got rejected by the overhead 50 in red, and now it's being squeezed underneath the overhead 50 and using the underneath 200 in green as support. And I expect this now to get tighter and tighter, and if you pop up, you're going to get rejected on this green ring. But if you break down, you're coming down to that $1.07, because I do believe we're coming way down there in the short to medium term at 79 cents underneath target, right? I have not forgotten about that. Dent, Jerome, I haven't done Dent in a minute. We're going to bring Dent up here. Since the last time we talked, we've been saying if we're above the 200 in a 3 or 4 hour time frame, it's bullish, right? If you get supported on it and can stay above it, you're bullish. If you break below it, you're bearish, right? And so far, in Dent, Jerome, and all you Dent supporters, it's been holding this 200-day. But remember, all back there, if I scroll back further left on there, we called where this major overhead resistance was. That's why this target was right there, where this horizontal white line is. It was major overhead resistance. We spiked up to it, and then we drew this moving average the last time we talked about it up, and then getting supported by it, right? The moving average didn't come up as much, but it had the same general idea as what we thought the moving average did come up. And then it traded down and sideways into it and got supported on the moving average, kind of how we thought it would do up there. It did it right there. It dipped down below it and then wicked back up. Now, if you can stay above this, Jerome, you can come back up here and maybe get supported and try to make another run at this double all-jabroni enticing, glorious, glowing, stunning double top to get the rug pulled out from underneath you and have everyone's inherit substantial losses, right? But if you break below this, so that would be a spot if it got bought back up, Jerome, up to this double top. I'd be very cautious and sell into that. If it breaks below it, I think we got a date with this double bottom right there and ultimately down here at the top of the shit house, right? That's what I think's going on in Dent. As long as you're above this 200-day right here, you're bullish, right? If you break below it, you're bearish. Jerome knows that, and all you Dent followers of this channel understand and know that, right? So that's what we're going to watch out for. Can you get supported off where you're at now and bounce up to 0.0892 and a double top, or you fall through it and come on down to that 0.0041 target level? More updates to come later on. I'm going to my 89-year-old grandfather's birthday party. Peace and love.